won't know. Everything has gotta be cool when we living so cold.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13.
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
And normally in this spot we talk about passing numbers from last week, but this time it's all about the rushing. 3 times he found the end zone in his last ball game. He is a do-everything quarterback, and you have to expect we'll see him call his own number here as well.
Here's Eckler to begin the drive.
That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Hughes.
That throw taken in by Jameson Williams.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant. Running on first down, Eckler. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Eckler going to get it again on second down.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
It's Roger McCreary with a pick. And the Titans are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. They're led onto the field by the former Cal Bear and the #1 overall pick in 2016, Jared Goff.
Well, the silver lining from last week, he played phenomenally. Kept the ball clean and led them to the end zone several times. You know these NFL quarterbacks, though, they trade away all those touchdowns if it meant getting the win. That's his focus this week.
A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 24 carries, 127 yards.
And the way they ran the ball last week has to bring a smile to the faces of the entire coaching staff, because not only are they seeing a back pile up yardage, they're seeing an offensive line in sync. And that bodes well this late in the season.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Now Goff. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Weaver. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. To throw again on second down. Goff.
That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass.
And right side, Henry's got it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Henry. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Now it's gone.
That's to Burks, and he's got it. Touchdown, Tennessee.
A great play there. His third touchdown now on the year.
And the Titans use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Extra point try, good by Gano. And it's now a 7-0 game. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Here's Hughes on 1st and 10.
And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. And remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in.
Eluding the pressure right. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away.
And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Titans will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Here's Goff. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety.
Every team has plays in their book to try and buy some room when a safety's on the table. But a big variable is how does each team deal with the pressure of executing in those situations. In this case, they didn't, and they gave up 2 points.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Hughes now throwing on 1st down. And he rifles one incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
To throw is Hughes. Going to throw again.
And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Hughes from the gun on 3rd down.
He's got this complete to Williams.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Eckler now between the tackles. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. Hughes. And his throw is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Hughes. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Looking to throw. Hughes. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. On 2nd down, Eckler. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. And that's off the right upright, and it bounces away, no good. And this will remain a 5-point game.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one for 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through. And that one winds up no good.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
Henry again on 2nd down.
And he'll take it down shy to 45 at the 46. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Goff on 3rd down.
Open man is Burks, and he's got him. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. A toss left, Henry. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. They'll run it again with Henry. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31. The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. Goff. And the throw there going to be incomplete. They'll try the field goal now with Graham Gano. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. And that is not going to get there. Oh, he missed it short. It's no good.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
They started on the ground with Eckler. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Now Hughes looking to throw on 2nd down. It's complete to Williams. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler.
And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Sliding out of the pocket.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Here's Hughes to throw on 2nd down. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 25-yard line. Back to throw. Hughes. Got his man. It's Williams.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Looking to throw. Hughes. And that'll be incomplete. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
And Gay knocks this one through. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And that flag accepted. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Again he'll drop to throw. Rush coming and he's taken down. That was Jordan Poyer, the safety, in for the sack.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, it took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, it still definitely hurts.
Hughes now looking to throw on 2nd down. And it's caught. Touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown from 13 yards out. And the Thunderbirds have taken the lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is now 2. A 10-play drive that time. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. They begin with Henry. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the 1st. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 12, Goff. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. The Titans on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. And brought in downfield by Burks. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one goes for 24 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Up the middle they go. Austin. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Goff. Under pressure, and down he goes. Fletcher Cox able to record his 5th sack of the season. 7th play in this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Goff now looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Toronto's offense ready to take over.
As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down.
44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. The good kick, 48 yards, 4 on the return. And it'll be Titan football. Now a 1st down throw. Goff. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. On second down, here's Henry. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Third and long. It's Goff. Going up top. And that will be incomplete. Scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. On fourth down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. Taken from just outside the 30. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing to start the drive. Hughes.
Into the hands of Williams across the formation. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Defense.
So the penalty declined, and they will keep the yardage on the completion.
And you could almost see him compartmentalize there throughout the route. Fought hard at the line of scrimmage, a lot of hand checking throughout the route. Great job staying focused on the football and pulling it in through the contact.
Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down.
Partney sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you say, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go. And let's see who's faster.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Back to throw again. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They'll look to throw again. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Johnson. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
Complete to number 81. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Back to throw. Hughes.
He dumps it to Eckler underneath.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. To throw is Hughes. To throw on second down. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Jamison Williams.
As the first half is winding down.
And the Thunderbirds will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. From the 30 on second down, Goff. Out to the right here to Shepard. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. A final shot before break here. Goff. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And that is incomplete. So we come upon halftime with 9 points separating these two teams.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Titans getting set to go here to begin the third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
He completes it to Henry.
And he will have a Titans first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff.
Across the formation, Burks has it. And he'll be brought down just shy of 40.
So the ball moves from their own 41 to the other 41 here for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Goff. Over the middle, complete. It's Shepard.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
Henry up the middle. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. They keep it with Henry on 1st down.
Down at the 25.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now Goff. Throw left side, complete. That's Henry.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
From the red zone now, Goff.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Well, it's a jet sweep, the football to Woods. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Throwing on 3rd, Goff. Forced out to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away. They'll try the field goal now with Graham Gano. That's just 32 yards officially from the right hash. Gano's kick is good. And the deficit trimmed to 6 now at 16-10.
So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half. Hughes throwing to start the drive. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Hughes. He's airing it out for Williams. And this one is incomplete. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Draw play, it's Eckler. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for third down. Operating from the gun, Hughes. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Give him 9 on the play, and that's going to make it fourth down.
Well, when you've got a quarterback like this dead to rights, you got to make sure to wrap up. Instead, though, he breaks free and off he goes.
Yeah, and at the risk of sounding just a little bit trite, this is just a tackle that needs to be made. It's one thing when you've got a bruising 230-pound running back coming your way, but when it's a quarterback who's running for his life, your teammates will tell you, you've got to get him on the ground.
And the next-gen stats shows us the tale of how much yardage he was able to pick up after the initial contact.
Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field.
And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
That last throw moves him past 27,989 yards for his career, so that means he moves ahead of the blonde bomber, Terry Bradshaw, on the all-time list.
And boy, he loved to throw it downfield, didn't he? That's why he was the blonde bomber. Remember, he'd throw it downfield to John Stallworth and Lynn Swann. It was gorgeous. Big throws, big plays. Terry Bradshaw.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
After seeing that, maybe time to go back to some downfield throws here.
Yeah, anything. Change it up, because the teams that win, the best teams, they're the ones that make adjustments. Doesn't mean you can't come back to what you thought you could get done. Sometimes when you open things up a little bit, you can get back to what you wanted to do before.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked.
Aiden Hutchinson able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Here's Cameron Johnston now as he's on to punt for Tennessee. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe they'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. Hughes. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
Like how they started the 3rd quarter here. They forced a punt on the first drive, and after this sack, it looks like they'll be forcing another one as well.
Absolutely. Maybe got their 2nd win coming out of the locker room. Now Hughes throwing on 3rd and long. Under pressure, they got him again.
More than one defender there, and that's That's a loss of 5 on the sack.
So they bring out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Averaging over 50 yards of punt so far as this one's away. He juked him. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff.
He gets this one to Burks.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Line of scrimmage moves from one 37-yard line to the other as they come up 1st and 10. Play action. It's Goff. Pressure comes and down he goes.
Aiden Hutchinson able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Aiden Hutchinson
in there again as he's able to pick up sacks on both 1st and 2nd down. To throw is Goff.
That's caught. Left side, it's Burks.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Cameron Johnston now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
Toronto's offense ready to take over. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
Here's Hughes throwing to start the drive. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. So the false start will back them up 5.
False start.
The false start hurts him there a bit. Backs him up to 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Hughes. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards there and a 1st down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to make. I'm going to keep firing.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Hughes. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Danielle Hunter picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Hughes. And incomplete on a deep ball.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Man open. It's St. Brown. He's got it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A couple of 1st downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. Up the middle with Eckler. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Starting to feel a little to me like the air is coming out of the balloon, so to speak, defensively.
They're taking their will from them right now. That's what they're doing. Whatever they want to call, it's working. They're handling things up front, and it's not just the offensive line. It's everyone. You're seeing the guys on the perimeter blocking downfield and making sure that they're secure. So, yeah, you're exactly right. The air's out of the balloon, and right now they're almost lifeless.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on second down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Well, this drive, they're 2 for 2 on third down conversions, but they need 7 yards here.
He's got this complete to Williams.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw.
Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
A handoff, it's Eckler. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun, Hughes. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Gay's kick is good, and the drive will wind up yielding 3.
So that's, CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
Goff on first down. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Goff now looks to throw.
It's complete, Burks. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second.
From just shy of midfield, Goff toward the sideline. He will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in bounds.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Titans first down.
On first down, it's Goff.
That pass taken in by Burks. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
To the air again, Goff.
He gets it to Burks again. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Looking to throw again on second down. Goff got his man complete over the middle. It's Austin.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Goff. And this is going to be incomplete.
Looking for Traylon Burks that time.
And it's 3rd down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
On 3rd down, Henry. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. Gano's kick is good, and that'll move them back within 6 now. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10.
He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
The battle in the trenches, never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. Looking to throw. Hughes. It's Williams on the catch. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
2nd and 11 now.
Delay of game, option.
Just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. They bring their punter out there now. He's been terrific so far. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield.
I come alive in the dark.